Hi! Thank you so much for tuning in for your July 2017 Written in the Stars Horoscope. I'm super excited to deliver you the two readings that we always do, the story of your month followed by a fiercely focused spread to give you some action steps to take to make the best of your money, career, love life, health, etc. So this month there is something really exciting happening in the sky. It's called a cardinal grand cross, meaning 4 planets are taking up 4 spaces in the cardinal signs of the zodiac, which are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. So cardinal signs are initiative takers. This is a massive month to initiate action, to start doing what it is you want to do. But a word of caution, make sure that what you're fighting for is really what you want, because there will be tendencies this month to just fight. There's some like Sun-Pluto oppositions going on, some really Mars-Pluto, oh, it's fireworks, but make them the good kind of fireworks. It is July after all. But you can read more about what that's doing for you personally at my blog, writteninthestars.co. But now, without further ado, on to your reading.
Hello, hello, Sagittarius. Happy July. It's great to have you. Very much looking forward to seeing what's coming up for Sagittarius this month. What does Spirit have to say for the highest good of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising this month? Okay, Sagittarius, July, Sagittarius, July 2017, Sagittarius, Sun, Sagittarius, Moon, Sagittarius, Rising. What does Spirit want you to know for your highest good? Wow. Okay. Sagittarius. My beloved wanderers, holy fools, Sagittarians, for July 2017. What does Spirit have to say for your highest good? Highest good only and ever. For your highest good. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, July, Sagittarius. There we go. Make sure you can see everybody, even this uninvited guest over here. That death card people loathe to see in their readings, but we'll explain why he's not such a bad guy. Sagittarius, July, Sagittarius, wow. Okay then, all done here. Okay. Okay. Sagittarius. Okay. So let us not mince words, Sagittarius. Many of you are grieving this month. Grieving a loss. Grieving a big change, and grieving, Spirit just said, basically the sort of reverberations, the echoes, the aftershocks of that change. You're still mourning it and you're still dealing with it. Got some heavy cards here: the Moon, Death, Judgment. Got great cards here: the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, 4 of Wands. It's good stuff, but life is changing for you Sagittarians, so let's not gloss over that. As cheerful as you are, you're also very real, and you're also very intimate with your emotions. So let's talk about this. Okay. So it's okay to grieve, Sagittarius. You have lost something. It's totally appropriate for you to focus for a while on cups that have been emptied in your life, cups that have been turned over and their contents irrevocably lost. And there's no rush, there's no judgment for how long you need to stay there and think about what you're grieving. But Spirit wants to remind you that when you're ready to pick your head up out of your hands and look, and some of you are already looking, even though you're still very much in this grief, it's like there is so much in life that is still alive and still nourishing you, still has the potential to feed you and care for you. And it's a little hard to see, but there are also 2 full cups here nourishing all these delicious grapes. So be sure that in July you don't spend so much time looking at what you're missing that you might miss out on what you have. You know, don't end up, you know, looking at 3 cups that are in front of you upside down and then stare at them, step backward, and then kick over the 2 that are actually still left and still have power to take care of you. Okay. I kind of love seeing this card come in after that card. The 5 of Cups followed by the 4 of Cups. Look at this guy sitting at the bar, looking at this picture up here, this painting of 4 beautiful, idealized golden cups, you know, impossible water fountaining out of them. There's a lotus. It's all so beautiful. And then here is the messy reality that you're dealing with. When your ideals, it was supposed to look like this, and instead this is life. Like, this is what it has given me, 3 overturned cups. But notice how he's so busy, you know, kind of grumping, and there's a point where introspection becomes unhealthy. And it's because the focus starts to go on the wrong things. And I mean that literally, like the things that are going wrong, that is where your focus goes. Where if you don't notice, there's somebody, a mysterious, loving hand, pouring you something fresh and new. You think you've lost it, but there's something coming for you. There's something coming in July. And of course, you know, tarot's not fatalistic. It'll be up to you whether or not you'd like to make the judgment, make the decision to come back to life, quote unquote, to give yourself life, to take on that which gives you life, that which lights up your world and gives you clarity, gives you positivity, gives you momentum. There's beautiful stuff here, Sagittarius, beautiful stuff, and it's your choice. She's lined up right underneath him, like perfectly so, and with this moon. It's like, I don't know which way to go. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. So I would rather just sit here with my swords crossed and my blindfold on and not listen and not see. And again, not a judgment, Sagittarius. It's just Spirit is saying some of you are vacillating to the point where you're getting like sick of yourself. And that's not a good place to be. You have to be with you forever. Like, you don't want to make yourself sick. So do something that makes you proud this month, Spirit just said. Do something that makes you feel like yourself, the yourself that is the best of yourself. If the best version of yourself would read more books, do that. If they would get up at a certain hour, do that. If they would go study, do that. If they would talk to their friends or their family more, do that. Take actions. Take actions. When you push the wheel, the universe pushes with you. God, Spirit, whatever you want to call it, pushes with you. If you decide you want to make some movement towards something and you're ready to leave, this kind of vacillating, indecisive, I'm still looking at what used to be and I'm not quite ready for what is meant to be and what's coming. If you're ready to leave that, and if you're ready to say, you know what, like I am mourning what is left behind, but I'm totally ready to come back to life and see what is ahead. Because what is ahead is beautiful. Beautiful, Sagittarius. Money, security, support. I feel like some of you are going to have a patron or people that are offering you even like a place to stay, like a home or a temporary place. So and these are general readings, Sagittarius. I should have said this right away. So some of these messages will resonate more than others. And it's like, yes, for some of you, you're being provided a literal, like a place to stay, a home, a couch, a room, by some wonderful benefactors. And for some of you, it's like, this is a boss. This is somebody saying, hey, you know, if you took on these other skills, I really feel like we could get you to this point in your career. Somebody really smart and savvy is offering you some support. Who is your King of Pentacles? The King of Pentacles is, and this could be a man or a woman, the king-queen thing has nothing to do with gender, it's all about personality types. The King of Pentacles is like, if you give them $1, they can make it into 10. If you stole everything that they had in the bank and every object they ever possessed, by tomorrow they would be trying to get back on their feet and rebuild their empire, because that is the kind of person the King of Pentacles is. They build. They create. They're not deterred by hard work. In fact, maybe the challenge is like what makes it so exciting. And the King of Pentacles wants money. No bones about it. He's sitting on a giant pile of gold. If there were a Scrooge McDuck of the tarot, here he is, you know. Let him swim around in his pile of money. But he wants to help you out with it too. So those of you who have a patron or a benefactor, take that generosity. Somebody is offering you a way out of this. Somebody is offering to help you take the blindfold off. They're like, you don't know which way to go? Here, I'll help you. I will guide you. You may not be able to see right now because this is where you are. Your head is in your hands and you can't really get a clear eye on what is really happening here, the moon, but I will guide you. And it's very interesting to me, he's holding this gold coin, right? This circle. And here it is, echoed in the Wheel of Fortune, echoed in the sun, echoed in the moon. He can make things clear and conscious for you. He can help you move forward. And there is some idea to the fact that like you're going to be dissipating the mystery, like pushing the clouds out of the way and getting clear on what you really want and who are really your people. What is really your community? I feel some Sagittarians will be deciding to move. Others, it's like you'll decide to join a certain organization or get a certain job. Like, these are my people. This is my community. This is where I should be. Either way, I feel like many, many, many Sagittarians are taking steps toward feeling more at home with themselves. And like I said, literally for some of you, I feel that involves moving locations or moving homes. Okay, Sagittarius. You've got help. You've got that King of Pentacles on your side helping you with the practical stuff. Now, you've got a completely different character right here, this Queen of Cups. And again, could be male, could be female. It's more about the personality. I think of kings as conquerors, where queens are creators. The Queen of Cups is somebody very intuitive, very compassionate. She's, I say she because she's a queen. This person, whomever, however they identify, all cool with me, they're empathic to the point of psychic. Like, if they're not literally, I would not be surprised if they weren't employed in the arts, like, you know, tarot, astrology, healing, any kind of intuitive and psychic arts, because she tends to be that way naturally. But even if she's not doing it as a profession, or he, this person is a gift. This person can kind of look through and see your soul, and they have an uncanny way of reflecting it back to you in a way that makes you just see things in a way you didn't before. It's almost like this person is like an earthly spiritual guide. Like, this person is very much in your life for a reason. This is a person you can rely on and turn to for healing. And I really like, these are general readings, of course, Sagittarius. So if any of this is bringing you to a point where you want to know what's going on with you personally, you could check in the description below. I've linked up my shop if you want to get an email reading or book a one-on-one to do some, you know, to really dive into this. And I say that because I'm about to say something that I'm always, you know, very careful about saying in group readings, because I never want to give, a false impression or a false hope. But I feel like for some of you, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups is going to help you see what needs to be cut out of your life. She's going to help you see through the mystery, see this, you know, this very watery imagery on this moon card. The crab on the coin, the cup in the water. The Queen of Cups, that's her purview, the unconscious. She knows all about, you know, decoding your dreams. And I mean that literally. Like, this could even be somebody who can help you interpret your dreams, and you may be receiving messages from them. So Spirit, like, was just saying, you know, write them down. Think of your dreams as your personal tarot cards. Like, those are your personal symbols. And while I'm at it, let me say, don't bother looking up in a dream dictionary what your dreams mean. It's very unique to you. Like, I feel like by the end of July, you feel like you're in fighting form. And I mean that in a good way. I mean that through the support of people around you who love you, that are helping you get through this phase, because the Death card is not about physical death. It's about closing a chapter. It's about cutting off that which is no longer of you so that you can become more of yourself. And I feel like your fire burns brighter by the end of July. And it's like you're ready to throw your hat in the ring. Many of you, it's like you're ready to launch a creative idea, like a website, a book, a video, whatever. You're ready to put yourself out there or get in the ring and start fighting for what you believe in. Wow. Wow. Okay. So let's move on to your fiercely focused spread, because I want to see, based on all this kind of crazy alchemical lead to gold magic happening in your month, let's see what Spirit says as far as like specific action steps you can take to make the most of it. Let's see. So for those of you who haven't been here before, my lovely Sagittarians, this is where I pick 5 cards from each suit of the tarot. I use a different deck. And first we pick a theme for your month, what you most need to know, understand, embody, or be prepared for in the month of July. And here we go. Ah, yeah. I love it. The Empress is a personal favorite of mine. Be ready to receive. That is why they were saying you have patrons and benefactors around you, people that are here to support you. And you have a very open, loving, laughing heart, Sagittarius. Your sunniness, your beautiful attitude, that encourages people to help you and to give you love. The Empress is a receiver. She's Venus. That's why she has the sigil there on her little heart-shaped shield. She has a way of bringing what she wants to her, not even having to go out and fight for it. So again, they're saying, accept the generosity of those patrons and think to yourself, you know, it's not like they're giving it out of nowhere. They're giving it because you are a generous soul. When you give, you receive. So take this as your month too. It's like you've given a lot. This is a month for you to sit back and receive and enjoy. Be pleasured, Sagittarius. Indulge in those things that make you feel good, that make you feel supported, that make you feel like life is a gorgeous thing worth living and worth soaking in every sensual delight that there is. Make yourself feel beautiful or handsome. Enjoy the foods and the fabrics, the sensual pleasures. Soak it in. Soak it in. It's like, wow, the simple pleasures are going to do you a lot of good. And you're going to be on the receiving end of a lot of gifts. You know, whether those are physical, mental, emotional, I feel like it's going to be all of those. Okay. So now let's look at your money, your job, your career, your resources. What's going on with the earthly realm this month for Sagittarius? What do they most need to know in July for their highest good? Balance. Be adaptable. Be willing to move a little money here, move a little money there. Like, okay, you know what? This is not the month to pay that bill. If I move it all over here to the credit card, I can lower my balance. Like, okay, you know what? I'm going to invest in this because even though it's going to cost a little right now, it's going to save me a whole lot of time. So do a lot of that. Do a lot of this. What do I want? What do I want? I feel like my hands are giant. I feel like Will Ferrell. I don't know what to do with my hands. Dance with your money. Dance with your opportunities. Have a little fun with it. Play with your money. And I don't mean that in the sense of like spend it on silly things. I mean, like they're saying about investing and about like play with, do I still need to, you know, get Netflix? Do I ever use it? Maybe I should put that $10 on a credit card instead and like pay that down. And then I'll have more money by the end of the year. That kind of thing. So play with it. Be adaptable and kind of play fast and loose with it. Like, be open to figuring new things out, finding new places where you want to invest. Because when you invest in yourself, like, that always pays off. So it could be that you decide you need to learn a certain skill to save you some money, or you just need to learn how to budget, for goodness sake, to save you money. I mean, what Spirit is pointing out to me now is the lemniscate that the cord around his coins are forming, that infinity symbol, that Mobius strip. It's unending. Dance with your money, dance with your skills and resources, and you'll have enough. Wow. I likes it. Okay. Okay. Before I even move on, Spirit was like, wait, I'm not done yet. They wanted to say, pay attention to that King of Pentacles. For some of you, this is almost like a financial apprenticeship And the King of Pentacles can like literally help you budget, like literally help you know how to use your money properly. So if you're looking for like an accountant, or you just have a friend who's savvy and you're like, hey, can you help me get my shit straight? This person totally can, and totally pay attention. You can learn a lot. Okay, so that said, let's look at your thoughts. What are you thinking about? Who are you speaking to? Who's speaking to you? What are you hearing? What are you thinking? What's on your mind? What do you need to know for your highest, whoa, highest good about the mental realm? Wow. Here's another patron for you. Queen of Swords. You have a Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. You've got all kinds of support. You've got almost all the elements now going for you. And considering you're the fiery one, you've really got it covered. Okay. The Queen of Swords. This is who you should look out for. Again, male or female. Who is your sharpest, like, ally? Who is the person in your life? And this is a queen. So this is somebody you consider to be, again, like the master of their game. Like, and this person is a wordsmith. The Queen of Swords is the master of words, the master of intellect. She can cut people off at the knees. It's like you do not want to get into a Facebook political debate with this person, because they're like, fact, 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 like, and they will just, you know, verbally assassinate everybody in the thread. And it's pretty amazing to watch. And if you have this person on your side, which it seems like you do this month, tap in. This person has some very wise lessons for you and a different perspective. They might see things from a little bit of a, like, it might even seem almost cold, because the Queen of Swords is a little bit cynical. She often comes through for widowers. It's like she has been wounded, but the fact that she's been wounded, it has only made her stronger and savvier and less likely to ever be wounded again. Like, she is fucking fast. Snap, snap, snap. Like, that's what Spirit is giving me, is quick, quick, quick. Like this person has a quip for everything. This person always has a comeback. This person has a fabulous vocabulary. Tap into this person. You have another benefactor here. And they're going to help you with your words. It's like Spirit saying they're going to help you with your message. Maybe this is like an editor for some of you. Like, hey, you know, this is gorgeous what you've written, but I'm going to cut out all these weasel words, and when we distill it, it's that much more powerful. So look out for that, my writer Sagittarians, because that came through clearly. Okay, so now what are you feeling? What's in your heart? What are you experiencing emotionally? What do you need to know for your highest good about what you'll be feeling in July, Sagittarius? Oh, yay. That makes me really happy, especially seeing that, you know, you have to go through this mystery and this death and this grief. You're definitely, wow, I'm dropping cards. You're definitely surrounded by love. Wow. So Spirit just said for some of you, like, it's literal family. Like, literally you are surrounded by the people, you know, who love you and are your physical blood family, or your tribe, like your chosen family, because not all of us, you know, have the privilege of having our blood family around. And for some of you, the reason I said wow is because they said some of you have lost these parents. Some of you miss being like this, you know, carefree and childish. And Spirit comes through to say they are with you. Even if you can't see them, they are dancing with you every time you are in joy. They are holding you every time you cry. You are surrounded by love, and you will be given support. And for those of you for whom those people are not around anymore, please know that it's like now they are up there moving pieces on the chessboard. Now they have become part of your spirit posse, part of your spiritual board of directors that is loving and taking care of you, and that you can still certainly connect with and speak to. Talk about a patron. I love it. But you're so loved this month. Soak in every bit of support. It's such a matchup with this Empress. It's such a matchup with this Two of Pentacles. It's like people will give you what you need this month, and not for nothing, but because you're a wonderful, generous, beautiful soul. Okay. So now, Sag, finally, what is lighting you up? What is energizing you? What is catalyzing you in the month of July? What is Sagittarius? Poof, all right. Need to know. They're like, we'll tell you. And wow. So it's official. Wow, wow, wow. It's official. You have patrons from every single suit in the tarot this month. Wands, cups, swords, pentacles, you've got it all. And here you are, Sagittarius. I feel that this is you, the page, because you are the eternal student. No matter what your age and level, it doesn't mean that you don't have the skills of a king, but I feel like this month they want you to be a student. This month they want you to be open. Receive. Don't dictate. You're moving up. I feel like they're giving me the Page of Wands because it's like, yes, you have somebody who's a master creative, but this is also like the future you that you can see just ahead. That if you answer the call, if you grow, if you learn, if you take on the personal development that's being offered to you, the guidance that's being offered to you, you can go from a page to a king. You can have this metamorphosis. The King of Wands is a master creative. Writer, actor, wow. I mean, poet, singer, codes their own websites. It doesn't have to feel like necessarily artistic, but of yourself. It comes from you. Your gifts are being honed. Your passions are being, like, relit. That's what they just said. Accept all the support that you get, Sagittarius. It's like Spirit just said to me, like, you're crowd surfing life. Like, you are being passed in a beautiful, like, from person to person, you are being passed to exactly where you need to go. Patron to patron to get exactly what you're supposed to get. Trust the flow of life. Flow with it. Play with it. Be like, I'm open to this. I'm open to what I'm supposed to learn from this, whether it's comfortable or uncomfortable in terms of the situation. I'm open to what I'm supposed to get from this. And when you do that, the level up is, like, incredible. Expect amazing gifts this month, Sagittarius. It's very exciting. You're going through such a change. Wow. Well, I would love to hear what you think. Does this bring up questions? Is this resonating with you in any way? I want to hear all about it, whether it's in the comments, whether it's on social media, whether it's in my email. I've linked all that stuff below. And I hope you really enjoyed this video and find it helpful this month and that it really serves you well. That's always my greatest prayer, is that this helps you make the most of your month. So I hope it's a wonderful one. Thank you so much again, Sagittarius, and I hope I see you in August. Bye-bye.